Hello everyone, Coach Carol back with you. And a follow-up tutorial for you today is all about what else you can do with ChatGPT to help with your writing. Today's focus is on how you can ask ChatGPT to give you feedback. In the previous tutorial, I spoke about the development of the book that I've called The Genealogist's Challenge, Murder in the Family Tree. And that was book 1 in a series. I'm currently working on the second in that series. But I wanted it now to give feedback on the revised version of the book. It's gone through a number of different iterations since last year. I added to it a document, which is a copy of the latest chapters of the book and created into a Word document. So I was able to feed that to ChatGPT and ask it the question about providing feedback. So it went ahead and did that, read the document, obviously, and has given some overall impressions featuring engaging plot, character development, and atmosphere. 3 major themes for this story. And so far, the feedback or impression is good. It says the storyline is intriguing and enriched with historical detail, which should captivate readers who enjoy genealogy mysteries. The characters are well developed and their relationships are clearly defined. The main protagonists, Abby, Liz, Tom, and Detective Will Grady, have distinct personalities and motivations that drive the narrative forward. The descriptions of Blackwood Manor and its surroundings are vivid and atmospheric. It successfully created a sense of place that enhances the gothic tone of the story. Then it gave detailed feedback on each of the pieces, on the preface and each of the chapters. It then suggested that I might add a little more about the protagonist's background to give readers a sense of their expertise and personal stakes in the investigation. And then for each chapter, it gave a little set of brief and minimal changes to enhance the story. Suggestions include pacing, transitions, dialogue, cliffhangers, and, of course, proofreading. I was able to do a lot of that in the meantime, but I wanted it to take that a step further now and provide some of those suggestions by recreating the parts of the ebook. It says it'll recreate the ebook, incorporating the suggestions for improvement and ensuring a smoother flow, distinctive character voices, consistent pacing, and fewer grammatical errors. Here's the revised version. What I did find, though, that it wasn't a complete revised version. There were only small portions of each segment. But what I could then do is take those pieces and add them into my dabble here. Here's what it suggested I put in place, and here's how I've added it in. And then I can do the same with each of these, putting in those rewritten paragraphs into each of the chapters as I go. That part of the process was fairly simple. Coming right down to the end now. One thing that I wanted it to do next was to create a new prologue for the story, given that it now knows the entire story. And so now it has provided me with prologue, which I can simply copy and add into my double writer. So we'll put it in, add a new name above the preface, and just type or paste the information about the prologue. And you'll see here it's already named it the prologue. And once again, I can go through that and check proofreading, etc. All those. Not too bad at all. Now I'm able to create a brand new version of this ebook, and I can download it in its entirety now and upload it then to P in Amazon as a new version of the book. And that will improve its saleability. So there are so many things you can do with ChatGPT to help with your writing, and this was just one of them. I'll be back with more later.